cosmeto-aesthetic surgeon in Ramakrishna Care Hospital, and in my own setup, Dr. Ujjwala Skin Clinic. I'm a pediatric dermatologist as well. I practice in Raipur, New Rajendra Nagar. So today we are here to know why the dryness in kids is actually bothering us. It's just a simple thing that as a kids we have a soft skin, so we do not bother to apply because kids are very small, they don't apply by themselves. So what we have to do, we have to apply lots and lots of moisturizer which is fragrance free, at least 2 times, preferably multiple times on the body in a like proper amount that you have to apply. Apart from that, we have to cut short the bathing duration, or if we have to let them take bath for a longer duration, we should cut down the soap application part. Or the cleanser you can make very mild or soap free or detergent free, the milder one you can use for the kids. That will also manage the dryness in the kids. Apart from that, even the clothes for the kids can also make them feel itchy. So cotton clothes are preferably good for kids so that they are not itchy. And once they are itchy, they'll keep on scratching. And once the skin they are scratching, it will become more and more dry. Apart from that, you have to take care of that. That sleep pattern, or the if the skin is not getting healed during the sleep also, because skin will get healed during the sleep as well, so they should have a good sleeping pattern. What we should actually add in their diet is fruits and vegetable in an ample amount. Apart from that, any food which is rich in free fatty acid or omega 3 omega 6 supplementation, that will also add to it. So walnuts and almonds are the good source of omega 3 fatty acid, which will actually hydrate the skin. We have to cut down the fragrance part for the kids, so avoid using any kind of fragrance product or any kind of dry thing that we actually add, like a powder or anything which actually add dryness to the skin. So ample amount of moisturization will be good enough to cut down the dryness or the flakiness. So, any question which will be bothering anyone can be asked, or we can just go like what we should do, or how we can manage the dryness, or how it is actually happening. So, some people are actually genetically predisposed to have dry skin. For them, they have to keep on applying moisturization. Yeah, there's a question called can you help with the diaper rash during this monsoon? Of course, diaper rash is a very common thing that we actually face, especially in the neonates or infants, where they are actually not having a good bladder control. So, first of all, what we have to take care that the area is always moisturized or wet because of that urination or defecation, because we cannot keep on seeing ki why the diaper when the diaper is actually wet. So it's better that we change the diaper of the kid very often, like 3 to 4 times a day. Especially at night, we have to take care because रात में लोग 12 घंटे के लिए भी छोड़ देते हैं बच्चों को डायपर के साथ, तो वो कोशिश करनी है कि we change often. Apart from that, when we put diaper to the kids, we should apply any zinc-based cream to the skin that will be having a soothing effect, as well as it has a barrier repair function. And we can add any antifungal or any powder which doesn't have too much of fragrance. This will also prevent the diaper rash. And the frequent change of diaper is actually beneficial. And if you think that a diaper is very necessary, night time you can give, and morning time you can allow the area to be in air or let it be dry. There's one more question. My baby tends to experience dry skin in thigh area very frequently. How can I manage and prevent this? So, the most common area to become dry is thigh and hips. Why? Because here usually we do not put moisturizing cream. Apart from that, this area always comes in a friction or in a contact when we sit or when we walk or run. So the first thing is that moisturize, moisturize, and moisturize. Apart from that, wear loose cotton clothes, and whatever detergent that you've been using for your kids should be very mild, either a gentle or easy kind of thing, has a very little detergent part, and it should be washed or rinsed off multiple times in water so that it doesn't have any trace of detergent in it, so it will not give irritation or any kind of dryness. What foods and daily care will be helping my baby to have healthy skin? Of course, if a kid is very small or you're just breastfeeding, it's not kids' food, it's mother's food. So mother has to eat fresh fruits, vegetable, walnuts, almonds, everything, so that she can deliver to the baby. For the kids who are actually growing and can have food, you should promote kids to have dry fruits, especially walnuts, almonds, that will actually help them to have essential fatty acid in their skin. Apart from that, any kind of sprout chart or fruit chart will actually have a good taste and it will be added in their food. You can try giving them more of the vegetable, either hidden in their puris and parathas, or if they can eat without like making any fuss out of it, you can give them salads as well and sabji. So my 5-year old is having a red dry rash in her neck area. How can I manage this? Red dry rash means the skin is very dry. First, to start putting some moisturizer. Any moisturizer at home will actually do. Usually, if it's a mild one, it will settle down only with a moisturizer. But if it's not settling down with multiple application of moisturizer, you should ideally consult a dermatologist. Maybe some kind of allergic rash or a infection must be there. That is why it's happening. But keep that area clean, moisturize multiple times. Do not allow to scratch. That will also help to settle milder areas of dryness. 7-year-old kid experiences itchy and dry skin in the cheek area. What care should I take to avoid this? This is very important because very dry skin, especially in cheek area, is actually a kind of sign of atopic individuals, and atopic individuals have a very bad barrier function. That means that they cannot retain moisture in their skin. So first, because they cannot make moisture retaining products or the phospholipids, so what we can do is to add certain supplementation in their diet so that the oil production is improvised or the phospholipid layer is maintained. So the walnuts and almonds, chia seed. Of course, chia seed is not good for kids. We should avoid. It's better to have ghee or which is very rich in omega 3, omega 9, and this walnut and almonds. Apart from that, every fruit and vegetable has to be included in their diet. Abundant or multiple time application of moisturizing cream which do not have fragrance, because atopic individual fragrances are contraindicated. You should not use because they can become more and more allergic out of it. So a cream which doesn't have any fragrance, and a cream which is rich in oat preparation or oatmeal milk, that is also very beneficial. Try to give more of probiotic kind of food to the kids, because probiome is also a very important part to have a good skin. So it's the gut microflora which also have a very good role in atopic individual or the skin dryness part, because it reduces the allergic potential if you have a good gut microbiome. So that can be improvised with curds or any fermented kind of product that we use, like dhoklas and bhaturas, if your kid is in fond of that. So it all depends how your kid is actually liking all the food to have. You can anyhow add anything in that. In case if you feel my kid is very small, they cannot chew badam and akroot, what you can do, soak them, mix them, grind them, make a paste, put it in a gravy like paneer butter masala or anything that can we mix with the gravy, it will not, the child will never know it's there, and you can already make them to eat. So it's nothing you have to make them to identify and eat. You can just make it hidden in their food and they can eat it. Any more question which I have been missing? So the takeaway message is, let your child enjoy the childhood, but let them enjoy in a non-scratchy way. So ask them to apply creams multiple times all over their body to keep them hydrated. Let them have that importance of the food to keep that skin moisturized. So the food will also let their skin to be moisturized. So yeah, it's your responsibility to eat the same thing which we are actually advising the children. So moisturization is actually the one and only thing which will actually help the dryness. Thank you.